We are here with head softball coach Jacquie Joseph. What are the improvements that you've seen on the pitching staff this season?
Well, it's an area we're certainly excited about. I mean, we started out thinking we had a pretty good pitching staff, and we relied fairly heavily on Kelly Smith, the junior, because she had the most experience and the most presence in that while we worked Danny into it. And now I feel really good that we have two solid pitchers right now, Kelly Smith and Danny Goranson. Danny made huge strides this past weekend, pitched a complete game, no earned runs, showed great poise, worked out of some jams, was really impressed with her. We're still working on getting Cassie Lane back. You know, she's had suffered a concussion early and has not recovered fully yet. And then we still feel that Carly Nielsen is going to also contribute down the road. So all in all, I think from where we started to where we are now, our pitching staff's in good shape.
All right, and what about the outfield? We've seen a lot from Kylene last year. So where are you seeing us this year?
Well, defensively, that was my main concern. We had, Kylene Hopkins back as an All-American in center field, but we really had no idea who'd play left and no idea who'd play right. And so each week we tried to, tweak both positions. And we've settled in right now with Alyssa McBride in left field and Dana Briggs in right field. And they've both gotten a lot better. And so much, in fact, that I'm not concerned about left and right field anymore. They're both still learning. They're not experts by any means, but they are not hurting us as well. And in fact, they've both made some great plays. I think they both have the ability to stay and play out there. So right now on defense, I'm pretty confident right now with our outfield.
Okay, and for the offense, you have Sarah Bowling leading with RBIs, Jamie O'Brien's really stepping up, and then Kylene Hopkins is hitting great at bat. So what are you seeing for the offense and the hitting?
Well, I was concerned a little bit about runs scored. We had had a lot of success getting people on base and not so much with actually scoring them. And I'm continually going to tweak the lineup. In fact, I may blow it up entirely going into conference play. Just trying to get the most out of it. You're just continually trying to get people in a position to do what's in their comfort zone role-wise. We've got kids who, across the board, our numbers are actually better than they were last year in a lot of categories, and people are playing hitting better than they did last year in a lot of categories. So, but I still think we have more to get out of our offense. I really do.
All right, and then talk about going into conference play this weekend. That must be exciting to come home after all of these trips.
Well, the whole point of the preseason is to get ready for conference, and I'm just really hoping at this point right now that Mother Nature helps us out. It's just been unseasonably bad across the country, and I think it's, in a lot of the Big Ten cities, it's going to be tough, and it's going to be tough here in East Lansing as well. So we're ready, if and when we get to play, we'll be ready, and I think that it brings a whole new level of excitement to the season.